What's up, world? It's your boy Big Mike and Nino Lavish back again with another episode of Just Two G's Talking. Just Two G's Talking. What's up, my guy?
What up, man?
Yeah, we back at it, bruh.
We back at it, man.
Back at it.
Listen.
Blessed
ready?
again. Blessed again
Blessed
to be
again,
here.
bro. Blessed
Yes,
again.
yes,
man.
yes.
Yes,
Saturday
we are
night.
blessed, man.
Saturday night.
Yes, sir.
In the Queen City.
Yup.
Saturday night. What's going on, man? What's good?
Man, God is good, bro.
God is good, man. God is good. I just heard they tried to assassinate President Trump right before we
Yeah,
got
man.
on,
That's
man.
what it seems like.
That's what
man.
it seems like, man.
Yeah.
What's popping? The world is getting strange, bruh. We seeing some
Yeah,
things.
man.
Dr. Ruth died, the sex doctor,
Did
man.
she?
Man, 96, bruh.
Wow, she lived a long life.
She
man.
lived a long life, man. I used to listen to her growing up thinking it
Oh,
was
for sure.
so funny,
Oh.
man, hearing her talk about sex, man.
Yeah,
And that was out when I was hitting the puberty age, so it was kind
Oh,
of
yeah,
cool.
bro. Oh,
We'd
yeah.
ride around and go to do things with my mom and stepdad who passed away, Harold Triggs, rest his soul. We would listen to Dr. Ruth
Dr. Ruth.
on the little road trips, man, and just my brother and I be in the backseat cracking up. And then the one and only Mac Daddy, Pimp Daddy, exercise guru, Richard Simmons went on too, man.
Did he?
76, bro. So you got Dr. Ruth, Richard Simmons, and a possible assassination attempt on President Trump.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, Richard Simmons was the guy, bro.
Richard Simmons, yeah, bro, yeah.
He had the exercise show, man. He was doing them things.
Bruh.
That's when they had them 80s freaking workout suits and the thigh highs and them little...
I wanna get physical, physical.
Yeah, them,
I wanna get physical.
them little Jane Fonda workout swimsuits and
Fonda,
one pieces.
boy. Jane Fonda.
Oh, Richard Simmons, man. Had that
Hilarious.
curly hair, man.
Oh,
Come on,
man.
ladies, let's do it. Let's go,
He
girls.
knew who to market to. He
Yeah.
got all they damn money.
He got all their money.
They
Probably all
they
their
taking
ass,
out
too.
third, and man, yeah, Richard might have been busting them down,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, Richard might have been
Throwing a little, he act like
acting like he was a
he
little
danced
soft
at the
when he was-
Christie Dixie or the Dixie Crystal party, but he probably was getting them in, man.
Uh-huh.
Probably.
serving up that slim slick.
That's yup.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
That
bro.
Slick Willie 1000. Pause.
Slick Willie.
Girls, you gotta arch your back. Arch your
Yeah,
back.
He had that kind of like
Arch your back. Arch your back.
move your thighs, move your thighs.
Move them thunder
Step,
thighs,
girl,
girl. Move
step,
them
girl.
thunder thighs.
Oh my gosh. And he had that little curly hair, man. I don't know if he had black in him or that like curly
Bruh.
Jewish hair, man. He had
Oh,
that
that's
little
Jewish
fro,
all the way.
had that
bro.
little fro going on too.
Probably.
Yeah.
Man,
yeah.
he might. Man, you know what? I might start me an exercise
Yeah.
video.
Oh
man.
yeah, we can
I
do
give me
that,
a little
man.
curly wig, man.
Yeah, man. Yo, you seen that African dude that does these squat exercises, man? And this dude, man, walking around.
What he got on? What he got on? Oh, bro, come on,
he,
stop
did,
it.
he got on these tights, man, and they do this little jump up and down squat on these steps, man. They do this little step. This dude, man, his thighs, man, he looking like a system, bro. If I showed you, he talking about the super glute workout. That dude need to chill on them super glutes. Cause these dudes.
I bet you the women nowadays love that crap,
Oh
bro.
my gosh, bro.
Oh my God, they be fantasizing. Listen,
This dude
man.
got a weird looking dump truck, man. I was
What?
like, Lisa was looking
Pause,
at. She was
man.
like, ugh. She's like, oh my gosh, what's
That's like the dude who be doing the videos, the viral videos that be dancing all crazy. You ever seen him, the muscular dude?
I think that's the guy I'm talking about.
Really?
Is he black?
Yeah.
He wearing like black tights, real.
Yeah.
That's
and be
him.
wearing them. Oh, come on.
That's him,
dog.
dude. That's him. That's him.
Get that crap
That-
out of here, bro.
That's low key.
Goofy ass, man. Get your goofy ass up out of here, dude.
That's low
I
key.
can't do it, man.
That's low
I
key
can't-
borderline.
I
I'm like
can't
looking
even-
at it. I'm like, nah. I told Lisa. I said I feel some kind of way. I got to change the channel. I can't watch this
I
dude
can't hell
dancing
no.
and exercise. I'm like, it's like they took his bottom and put it on a man top or something.
Bruh. Yeah, I done seen him like run
It's
up to women
crazy.
and like doing all kind of freaky moving dances and stuff.
Bro, I'm like, I was
Some
like,
women
yeah.
into that, man. They like,
No.
oh, this guy right here. Oh, look at him. He look.
Yeah, he's soft. He crossbreeding.
And what they call them, man, they be having what they call
oh my god,
dudes be wearing them short shorts and all that stuff.
I don't know, man.
What they because it's a thing about I done heard some women talk about it like they
wearing them nut
your
huggers.
man shorts and all this stuff and all
Mm-mm.
man, I forget what they call it. They call it something, and then dudes wearing the short shorts and all that stuff. I'm like, nah, man, you do what you want to do, man. You.
Now I can't go back to the '80s with them little short shorts with the flaps.
They was talking about that on the Lonzo Ball podcast. They was talking about how short is too short. They was talking about the Magic Johnson, Larry Bird shorts.
Yeah, or
Lonzo and them was like, heck nah, man, that's just too.
or the Apollo Creed and Sylvester Stallone
Heck
shorts from Rocky 3 when they was running with them long white socks.
Then they was showing the long shorts, the super long shorts coming out to your knees. And they was trying to say that's the Jalen Rose era or whatever.
No, I'm like, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Oh my gosh,
man.
That's too much playing, man.
Yeah, crazy, bro.
Oh yeah, so we got
Crazy.
Dr. Ruth, man, is out. Richard Simmons is out. President Trump, man. Hopefully he's okay, man. We don't want any leader falling like that,
Heck
man.
nah, man.
No matter how we agree or disagree, it is
We
not
don't wish
cool.
death on nobody, man.
Yeah, we do not wish death on anyone or assassination attempts. That's
Heck no.
we getting out of pocket now. We can't get out of pocket. Gotta keep it together. Keep it together. Yeah, I don't even know how that works, man. Because I'm thinking, man, has there ever been an assassination attempt on like a Chinese authoritative figure, bro?
Man, hell no.
That's what
Anybody
I'm
that
saying,
allow
so-
it to happen, anybody on shift that it happened with, anybody connected to by the slightest thoughts,
Yeah.
they all get in their head.
Yeah, because that's what
chopped
I'm
off.
thinking. I was like, there would be no way possible if that was a good out unless it was a serious man.
And in
Like
North
you
Korea,
said,
man,
everybody, the
you
whole
liable
detail
to get, you
getting
liable
taken
to get
out.
boiled in public. You liable to get skinned alive,
bruh.
man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I know
they
them
don't play
other
that.
countries ain't playing that.
Heck
Wait,
nah,
did you
bro.
know him? How did this happen? How they even think? Nah. Everybody going down.
Yeah, man.
Everybody. Yeah,
bruh.
that's serious, bro.
Yeah.
That is serious. Yeah.
It is, man. It is for sure.
What else is up, bro? You had a hard week, man. You been busy.
It ain't been hard. It's
Yeah.
just an enlightening week. It's been
Yeah.
a eye-opening week. It's been one of them weeks where you find out what success do to man. It just
Yeah.
what success do. I don't know what success do to other people,
Right.
but I know how when a black man experiences success, thus
Right.
the physical copy of my book,
Yeah.
how niggas just start manifesting, bro.
Uh-oh.
Family members supposed to be friends.
Right.
They show you, people will show you when they on your side or not.
Dang.
And I want to say to you, thank you, bro.
Oh, for what, man?
Thank you for supporting me, bro.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, man.
Nah. I don't want to make light of that.
Okay.
I don't want to make light of that.
Right.
Because too many times, and I want to say this slow and precise.
Okay.
Too many times, us as black people whine, complain,
Right.
and moan about the white man and the system of oppression is holding us and beating us down. But I have almost every single time I have had conflict with any success that I've had, it has come from our own people. Our own people don't celebrate us.
Wow.
Our own people don't congratulate us. Our own people don't say, man, you know what? As a black man, I'm proud that you came out with a book educating people on their purpose and their identity to help them further along in their journey.
Yeah.
They just act like it's an everyday thing.
Mm-hmm.
And see, because the thing about it is that I learned about purpose and design is that it ain't about me.
Right.
The book is not about me, right? The physical copy ain't about me, right? But you mean to tell me from my whole community, including my family, I can't get a congratulations? You the only person
Wow.
in my immediate family, my household,
Wow.
congratulated me. That's it.
Damn, bro.
That's it, bro.
For real?
I'm dead serious.
Dang.
But people are smiling in your face when they think they on your level, but when
Yeah.
they think they not, you're
Right.
a threat, bro. you're a threat.
Dang, man, I hate that.
And I just want to say thank you to everybody who said they my friend, they family, they peoples, and didn't congratulate me. Thank you. You have turned me into a shark.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
And this is a good thing. And see, I learned the ingredients of success a lot of times. When you look at these guys like on Wall Street or whatever,
Right.
that are like apex predators,
Yes.
like they're not like that overnight. They learn to get that from trying to help people who don't give a damn about whether you help them or not. See, because our people are under a demonic curse. Black people, I'm going to say this slow. Black people, I don't give a fuck who don't like what I'm saying.
Right.
Suck my dick.
Right.
Black people are under a demonic curse. And the only way that we're going to get out of it is when we humble ourselves and I learn what humility mean, nigga, before you question me on what humility is. Learn what humility is. Don't question me if you don't understand what humility is. Stay in your place. Humble ourselves, become broken, allow us to fall on the rock so that we can get restored and healed.
Wow.
We've been walking around wounded and bleeding for too long. And accusation ain't going to heal nobody. Us accusing people ain't going to heal nobody. We need to own up for the responsibility that we play in the oppression of ourselves. Because now it ain't the man oppressing us. It's we are oppressing ourselves. Somebody can have the soundest advice, can come with intricacies of wisdom, but we don't want to hear it unless it's somebody who we like. It's kind of like the guy that prays for the boat.
Right.
God sends a boat.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yep.
He sends a blue boat, and blue ain't their favorite color. He sends a red boat, and they ain't feeling the red boat because they feel like it's too many people on there. And they keep crying and saying, God, I asked you to send. He said, nigga, I done sent you 2 boats. But you want your pick how you want to be free.
Wow.
So I've learned that as I wrote the book is to the masses.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
The book is to the masses because it's bigger than me.
It's
I'm
bigger
on assignment. And anything that I do, I look at it. This guy knows I'm on assignment. I don't care how you feel about me. I'm on assignment. So I would be if you're coming against me, I would be careful because I'm on assignment from one that is greater than me before the ancient days of time. So I would be careful. Just tread carefully. Because you may shut off your bloodline of you and the ones that you love up into the 4th and 5th generations. So if you don't like me, that's fine, but be careful what you touch. Just be careful what you touch. Fair warning. Because us as humans, we live and we die. But the purposes of God will go on. God will use somebody drunk. See, we think God needs us. God will use somebody drunk sleeping up under a bridge to outspeak you, outmotivate you, outright you. He don't need you. You can be replaced.
Bro, he'll wake up the dead, man. Put somebody in your position.
He said if you don't praise him, he'll make the rocks cry out, bro. So, in digressing, I want to say that I really appreciate you and your family. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my soul, bro. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
Thank you for your support. Thank you for being a man secure enough and not being jealous of my success.
Bro.
And you know what God does with that? God says, I can really give him the real deal.
Wow.
I could really give this guy. See, a lot of times, let me tell you the ultimate acid test.
Yeah.
God will know you got something on your heart that you've been praying about and wanting and desiring for years. But
right.
God will test you. He will raise up somebody alongside you to shine and to glean, to test the measure of your heart, how you'll respond.
Right.
And if you respond the way that is in his character and his liking with humility, he will overshadow you. and will bless your bloodline to the generations to where you can't even count it.
Wow.
That's how God works.
Wow.
That's God's character.
Man.
I know the preacher told you different.
That's my God.
Yeah. But
That's our God.
But that's how God, that's the character of God. That's how God works.
Mm.
God is about pop-up quizzes and tests because he always wants to press the measure of a man's heart.
Ooh.
To see where his heart is, where his desire
you
is.
talking my whole week right now.
Straight up, bro.
You talking my whole week.
God will test you. You say, oh, it's the devil. It ain't. Oh, it's the man on the job. Oh, it's the oppressor. Oh, they trying to systematic racism. Nah, man. Your character is shitty. Your character. I know this word. This is a new word, guys, for some of y'all, right? You never heard of this word. It's called character. It's called character.
Character.
God is into developing your character. And when you act crappy to somebody that haven't done anything wrong, haven't accused, haven't laid a fault to a line
Right.
pertaining to you, and you act shitty in your ways, God sees that. And he says, retain. How they used to give us when we retain in the grade, retain in 6th grade. You ain't ready.
You ain't ready.
You ain't ready.
Denied.
Denied access. And that's how God does us, man.
Gosh, bro.
Yeah, this has been and bro, this has been a week of testing. It's been a eye-opening week. It's been a week of revelation.
Yes.
It's been an intense week, right? But we're protected. We're covered, man.
Right.
You know?
Right. And I'm thankful.
You know,
for
his
that.
banner over us is love, bro. It ain't destruction.
Right.
It ain't turmoil. It ain't
Right.
premature death. It's
Right.
love. His banner over us is love, man. Yeah, man.
LOVE, baby.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Bro. So I love. I'm not out of love with anybody.
Right. I feel
right. But Jesus told Judas, "Whatever you do, do it quickly."
Do it.
Right.
Do it quickly.
Because you're gonna do what you're gonna do. That's what he was. That's basically what he was saying.
Right.
You're gonna do what you're gonna do. Judas is gonna be who Judas is. You can't make.
Man.
You can't make a Peter out of Judas. You can't make a Peter out of Judas. What's in you gonna come out one way or the other.
Come out.
It's gonna come out.
Whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's gonna come out, bro.
Man, I am just.
Yeah, man.
Man, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you thanking
man.
me like that, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah. You deserve. You. Let me say this, man.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this. I'm saying this for all the years, for all time. You deserve to be celebrated by every single person that's been in your life.
Wow.
You've been a blessing in your attitude and disposition to them. You're the type of guy that Jesus spoke of when I think he was talking to one of the disciples when he said, "A man in whom there is no guile." You don't wish bad on folk. You don't go home and think, God, why I wasn't the one. You don't. That ain't you. That ain't your character. You'll say, God, I want mine too.
Right.
But that ain't you. God wants people like you to know he's seen it from the beginning to the end. He's watched. See, we think, and I've thought this too, right? We all fall into this trap.
Yeah.
That the pain that we go through, the trauma we go through,
right,
the overlooking, right, the rejection we go through, that God don't see it. He sees it. He sees it. He see it.
Man.
He also see when folks smile and give you a hug,
right,
but they heart ain't in it.
Oh.
He see that too. I wish this it's people that see people succeed and go home and chant prayers like, I wish this person failed. I wish this person failed.
Wow.
I wish this person failed. And you know what God does? If that person is in the intricacies of God, you know what God does? God tallies up and said, I'm going to bless him more. I'm going to bless him more. I'm going to
Wow.
bless him more. And
Mm.
he will make a display of your blessing in front of the people who prayed your downfall.
Boy. You done messed me up. And I gotta get
Dom DeMarco.
God sees. God sees, man.
That's for God.
And not only are we in a time of this great deception, but we're also in a time of revealing, man. Those who should have gotten rewards long time ago,
Yeah.
folk been praying against folk and all that stuff.
Right.
Your payday is coming, man. Your payday is coming, bro. And you this what I'm telling you,
Yeah.
other people ain't had the guts to say to you.
Wow.
They ain't had the guts.
Man, I appreciate that,
They
bro.
ain't had the guts, man.
Man, you
You're an amazing man, bro.
bro, thank you, man.
Your wife know that, your kids know that, but the world need to know you're
Wow.
an amazing man. Ain't no funny mess going. This my dog. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I appreciate that, bro.
But this an amazing. When people are amazing, tell them.
Yeah.
Don't wait till the goddamn funeral and you weeping and crying. Keep that shit called tears.
Right.
Tell him no. While he's alive. Go buy him a gift. Go buy him a bottle of cologne. Go say, hey, man, you know what, man? Your aroma is amazing, man. You know what? Lord put on my heart, man, to buy you this $350 fragrance, man.
Man.
But you know why people don't do it? Especially black men? Pride
Wow.
and no identity.
Wow.
They don't know who they are. So if I don't know who I am, I'm going to fear you when
Wow.
you do something great. I'm going to fear you when you shine. I'm going to fear you. I'm going to be afraid. Identity now.
Identity.
Signed copies, $50 a pop. I got
you gotta
the
get that
ebook.
book. You gotta get it.
If you want an ebook economy,
yeah.
it's $6.99. I also got the paperback unsigned for $34.98.
Oh my gosh.
I promise you, it's not just the Tilly Towel Teletubby read.
Yeah.
Shout out to Teletubbies, no beef with you.
Little Teletubbies.
But it'll help you along your
Yeah.
journey to find your purpose.
Yeah.
It'll get you
Absolutely.
started.
Man, just thank you, man. Thank you for that. That
sure, bro.
Man, bro, you hit a nerve on that, bro. You could have
For sure,
shed some
bro.
tears out of me
Yeah,
if I
man.
didn't pipe down a little bit.
Yeah, man.
You said a lot. You said the guile. I have no guile in me, and I don't, man. I
know that.
I want what I want for me, but I want everybody to have what they deserve as well. And I always want to treat people the way I want to be treated. Even if I make mistakes in some of the relationships I've had for people, it's never been that I wish them ill will.
Of
I've
course.
been treated. Oh man, dude, this is emotional time.
You've been treated like a but you know what though?
Yeah,
Piece of shit people don't know how to give out nothing but pieces of shit slices of pie.
right. And you're right, man.
And it's time to call people on the carpet
Yeah,
and shame people.
Yeah.
We need to normalize shaming people with shitty personalities, especially Christian folk.
right.
I'm going to say it slow so you'll understand it and so you won't accuse me of speaking Chinese.
Yeah,
Especially Christian people. When I came to Charlotte, is the first time that I experienced Christian people have some of the most horrible character that I've
Yeah.
ever experienced
Yeah.
in my life.
I feel.
And
you.
this was new to me because I didn't know this. I was around my grandmother and my
Right,
father and it.
Right.
They taught me, man, you got to love folk, man.
Yeah, man.
If you don't, man, you got to have a
Yeah.
prayer life.
Yeah.
The character of God should be exuding from you continuously. You should be evolving in the likeness and character of Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
yeah.
You don't just read that word to read it.
Right.
You read it so it can become a part of you
Yeah.
so that you can demonstrate it to the world.
Yeah.
The world need to see our love. That's
Yeah.
what I was taught. When I got down here, bro,
Yeah.
it was a new type of Christianity.
Yeah. You know, man, he said, you said a lot, a new type of Christianity. It's funny, man, because you're right. I've been treated like shit. and it's okay because I'm
Yeah,
a
it's
man.
okay. Right.
I'm a man,
Right.
and I'm able
We take
to
that
take
shit on the
it,
chin.
and
Right.
we take it on the
That's right.
chin, and it
We
is
don't
what it
complain
is.
about it.
I'll never complain about
right.
it, you know.
That's right.
And if I did, you would never see it. I'd be
Right.
before the throne,
Right.
crying before the Lord, and just like this, that, and the other. But it's
Yeah,
not in my
yeah.
character
Yeah, bro.
to be spiteful
Nah.
and wish ill will
Nah.
on people, even if I've done wrong or you've
Yeah,
done wrong to
yeah.
me. I've gone before the Lord, say, forgive me, God, you know, this, that, and the other,
Yep.
you know.
And you'll be blessed for that, and
Right.
you'll live a long time.
Right, and I didn't mean it that way.
Yeah.
I didn't mean for
Yeah.
situations that escalate that way. I've even had friends that I've taken care of, you know, family members that, you, like I said, you've been treated like shit. But one thing that has bothered me that you know about, and it's because of my personality, is the fact that because of who I am, is that people fall out of relationship or a situation happens. Apologies have been given. Time has gone past. I'm able to forget and let go, start over.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm
Yeah.
supposed to do.
Yeah.
That's the character of who I am.
Yeah.
That's who Big
Likewise,
Mike
bro.
is. I can't
Yup.
hold animosity
Yeah.
and things that I've done wrong or to destroy me, because
That's right.
I'm soft. I have a good heart, and
Yeah.
it's easier for me to love
Yeah.
than to hold on to pain
Yeah.
and wish bad on you. So it amazes me that people, when you've given forgiveness to them, given, you know, said apologies to them, people can come into your life and say apologies to a person in your family, reach out to your spouse, and not say nothing to you. Like, you intentionally speak to a member of my family, but you don't come to me. You know, and it's just like, but you try to ruin my life. You try to destroy what I had. You try to ruin my name, this, that, and the other. And I'm just giving an example to the people.
People like that don't live long.
Right. People that understand, like, look, I'm putting this out there as an example. This is how I roll. Or this is a scenario. I wasn't right. The other person wasn't right. It blew up into a situation. I apologize. I moved on. I try to be a better person. Let time heal. A person comes back into my life, back into my family's life, reaches out to my wife, but doesn't reach out to me.
Bruh.
To throw sand, it's like throwing venom in my face. But here's the killer part. In my heart, because it's okay and I can't hold on to love, hey, tell that person I said hey, and I hope everything is going good. Hey, that person, you know, my wife portrays that message. It's funny. They send the wife the friend requests. They send the messages. They ask her questions. And
I'll
I'm
tell
just
you
like,
what that is in a minute.
people do things like that. And I'm like, why? Why is it that? Why are you
I'ma
why
tell
are
you
you
what it
doing
is.
that? Why are
I'ma
you
tell
so
you what it
venomous
is.
like that?
I'm gonna tell you
But
what it is.
even with that, even with my mistakes and my faults and my repentance of heart and my trying to move on past this situation, you, as my friend, have said to me, Mike, you're still a good dude. But because of who I am, it's just like you tell me all the time, you got a big heart, Mike, to your detriment. But it's part of me to say, I want everybody happy. And it's not about the apology. It's about, I want that person free. You were still not healed from the situation that went on because of the act of what you've done. That you could reach out to part of my family, but not the head of the family. And it just goes to show that people don't let go of shit. People don't get healed. People want a part of you that they only like and not the rest of you. You want a part of my family that you like, but you don't want the whole family. But people don't realize the part of the family that you do like is the part I created to make the family that way because I'm the head. This is how this family rolls. That person loves like that because of what I instilled in my partner.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I want people to understand. So I'm gonna
They
let
know
you.
that.
Yeah, I'm gonna
They
let you
know that.
have your space. I'm gonna let
They
you
know that.
have your reach out and your.
Um,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Nah. Go ahead and
And all that. The other thing I want to say too, man, is just with the with the book, man, and just you doing your thing. The topic at hand is like you were saying earlier. I was talking to some family members about this situation. I was like, you have to respect position. I don't think people understand just because you're not in the pulpit and you're not doing quote unquote, excuse me, what they think you should be doing or what they think God should have you do does not mean that you are not in the position that God has you in. In other words, just because you're not in the pulpit does not mean you're not a leader of men or a pastor or a prophet or that your gift has been taken away. And what people don't understand is I'm going to talk to you like you're an enlisted E1 and not the general that you are. So when they speak against you and you're in general position, but they refer to you as a private, you are cursing yourself and stopping your blessing because you're not honoring position. I'm not even talking about, I don't care how saved you are, there's order in how God works. Like you said earlier, and I was telling my family members, when you're in somebody's house and you don't honor the position, you are shortening blessings and the days on your life. And where you trying to go, it's going to get harder. And what people don't realize too, man, is God is an all-consuming fire. We talked about this. God is going to burn the shit out of you that you don't like. You a believer, but you need to work on that. So I'm going to put this fire on your ass, and it's not the devil, it's not the world, it's not the man. It's because you got shit in you that you didn't get burnt up out of this situation. So I'm going to put your ass right back in this fire until we burn it out, and it's going to be uncomfortable, and it ain't going to be fun, and this, that, and the other. And I find it amazing that, like you said, we as believers, we as family members, we as close friends, we do not support each other. I can't tell you how many times people that are not in our circle don't tell us how great the podcast is. It's people outside of our circle reaching out to me and saying, man, I listened to this episode and it was great and it talked to me and I really appreciate what y'all are doing. Now, one person that's close to me, hey, man, I don't listen to the podcast all the time. I caught a little bit of it, but I'm proud of what you're doing. Keep pushing. It's going to take off. You know, no motivation from the people that we feel should love us and give us that energy and that positivity and that push.
Because they think it's sweet and they think it's a game until it's not a game.
Right.
Until we talking contracts and endorsements, and then we on other platforms and getting pushed. Then everybody gonna try to come around, and I got a statement for everybody for that. It's going to make you rethink your life, man.
Right.
I'm not bitter. I'm not angry, but I got a statement for you.
Right.
I got a statement for you. It's going to make you rethink your life. And hopefully you'll be able to be a blessing to somebody else and not be a leech and come around when we at the finish line.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. And for me, towards you and our friendship, man, and people, this what we talking about, this ain't no bullshit, man. This the real deal. I admire you, man. I learned so much from you.
Thank you,
I
bro.
learned just so much from you, and I understand your position and where God has you going, and I will never, ever usurp your position as a general or treat you like you are not a general. And there have been times, and I've told you, we were talking about this yesterday, there have been times when I've questioned things about you or what you said or, about the pod and this, that, and other. And I told you yesterday, I said, those are things I have to check with myself. Am I having an issue with me before I go to you and say something? And it's like, I'm feeling this way because of this, because it's not how I want it. But he's telling me you're telling me opposite, and I'm warring with myself. And instead of me getting it all in my chest and all in my feelings and coming at you, the first thing I do is check myself.
That's what I do too.
That's
man.
it's like,
I do too.
dang. I mean,
Yeah.
when you check,
That's humility though,
yeah,
bro.
when you check our relationship, you're coming to me directly, and that's how we're different. When I check myself, I don't even come to you. I go, well, Mario said this, whatever. I don't care. I'm figuring out. No, it's got to be this way. And then the next day come around, and I'm like, damn, Mario's right. But for me, I win because I didn't go off and whap off to you because I gave it time to resonate, because I respect your position as a general. The general said,
Wow,
I don't
bro.
operate in general territory. So I have to trust what the general says and get out of my head and say, okay, it's not how I do it, but he said it. So I have to step back, monitor the situation, be on guard, and then go, oh, he was right. It's even better than he thought. But in doing that, I'm also protecting what we have.
Yeah, bro.
That's what people don't
Yeah, bro.
understand, man.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
protecting our relationship.
Yeah, bro.
People get in
Yeah, bro.
people get in their head like, oh, well, Mike, he the same age as you. He ain't no better than, man. We can get real superficial and start looking, and that's
That's
what
how
people
stuff
do.
get- yup.
People like, oh, well, I can buy the same thing and this, that, and the other. No, I know spiritual placement. I know that I am not where you're at, so I know, hey, and my family knows it. We sit around and bullshit, joke, laugh, this, that, and the other. But when it come to praying and you get into authoritative mode, everybody in this family do like, soup, TV off, phones drop, boom, 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 because it's the general speaking, and he's talking to the 5-star general upstairs, and that's how we move. I don't care about what you wearing, how many curse words come out your mouth, how you feeling this week, who you said something to, and blah, blah, blah. And that's the misconception that people have. Just because I'm not super Christian 24 hours a day,
Yeah.
60 minutes in an
bro.
hour, you know,
Yeah.
I'm that takes you out of your position. No,
Yeah.
I know when guys start speaking to me and it's just like, hey, drop what we doing. We got to pray. You know what I mean? And and that's what I respect about it. And people don't see that, man. You a solid dude, man. We do this podcast. Before we even did this podcast tonight, I didn't want to do it. Why do
Yeah.
I do it? Because I'm accountable to myself. I'm accountable to Mario. There's things that I think that we
Likewise, bro.
talk about that need to be heard, even
Yeah.
when I don't want to do it. I'd
Yeah.
rather not do this podcast. I'd rather me and him to just gone straight and hung out, had a beer, and just talked about life. But
Yeah.
it's accountable. And if I want this stuff to get out, if we want this stuff to get out, it requires mastery, dedication,
Yup.
commitment, and consistency.
Yup.
And we hold each other accountable,
Yeah.
whether it's an hour, whether it's a 2-hour
Yeah,
episode. But once we get into it and get it flowing, what we needed to say comes out the way it needed to.
Bro.
But
Humility, two men working together. Here's the antidote. Humility and accountability. Period. End of story.
in the story.
Like we both gotta operate in humility, man. You know, he may say something that I'll be like, man, you know what? And I'll see his humility, and it'll make me be like, man, and I'll start hearing stuff and be like, man, you know what, bruh? Hey, I ain't even addressed that right, man. Yo, please forgive me, or whatever. Or it don't even be like that.
Right,
It just be
right.
like, yo, I see where I need work on, or this
Right.
and that and the other, blah, blah,
Right.
blah, blah. But it's literally iron sharpening iron.
Yeah.
We're not coming in here with egos.
No.
We're not coming in here with, yeah, man, you know what? Oh man, you know this and that and other. And for the record, I've never be honest.
Yeah.
I've never came to you like I'm the man.
No.
I'm this prophet. I'm this
No.
apostle. Do I come to you in that?
No.
Do I even wear that?
No.
I don't even. How do I come?
No. You just
The
come as
homeboy down
Mario.
the street.
The homeboy down the street.
I don't
bro.
never.
Ever.
That see, people get caught up in that. Man.
Yeah.
People get caught up in that.
Yeah.
And I personally don't get caught up in that. My pedigree is that,
Yes.
right? And let me say this ain't bragging. All of your favorite prophets, I can roll with the best of them.
Yeah.
I've been trained in this since I was a
believe that.
baby. All right?
Yeah.
So I was groomed in this. So this ain't nothing new to me.
Right.
So but I don't wear that as a badge.
Yeah.
I don't wear, my father, when I first started getting into ministry, I was a young buck.
Mm-hmm.
I was gung ho. I was excited, and I want to do this here and there, working on messages and this and that and other. I didn't got the church bug, right?
Right.
Man, my father put me to the side. My father said, "You ain't preaching nowhere until you learn how to be a man." I was 22 years old. He said, "You're going to learn how to be a man first before you be anybody in somebody's church." He said, "You need to learn how to pay bills and handle responsibility. You need to learn how to handle tough situations, how to deal with certain things." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm glad he taught me that.
Right.
I'm glad he held me back from a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it helped me. But in the context of where you were going with people talking to your wife and not talking to you, let me tell you what that is, man.
Yeah.
That's good old-fashioned witchcraft, bro. That's witchcraft.
Dang.
That's manipulation, brother. You know what? And you know what I remind when you was telling that story?
Yeah.
You want me to tell you the visual that I got?
What's that?
It was a visual of all of us sitting around the island.
Mm-hmm.
And we were all sitting around the island, and out of nowhere appears this snake.
Wow.
Daddling itself on the island. It strikes at one of us, right?
Right.
One of us pops it on the head, right? The snake wiggles around like it's sorrowful what it did.
Wow.
But it's still wiggling. It's still looking to strike. And then me, being me, I saw myself with the meat cleaver come and cut the snake's head off.
Right.
Because if I didn't, it was going to strike again.
Dang.
A viper or any black mamba or any venomous, it is in its nature to strike. It can't have because, and this is why Jesus addressed the disciples the Pharisees and said, "You are of your father the devil, and the works of your father will you do."
Wow.
He said he was a liar from the beginning, and he's still a liar. So when a snake hisses, we don't bless snakes.
No.
Right? Either there's transformation,
right,
or it's I cut off heads of snakes.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because
absolutely.
they're never going to be beneficial to the progress and to the purpose of the whole. Now, if you want to get your butt in line,
right,
and submit yourself,
right,
perhaps, right?
Yeah.
But with all of that, we ain't gonna play one side on the other side, nigga.
No, bro.
We know what you are. We know what you are, man. We know what you are. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
absolutely,
I'm speaking directly to a spirit.
Right.
We know who you are.
Yeah.
So,
man.
and this is
Yeah,
my
bad.
this is my people's. This is
Right.
my people's, man. He don't go to war by himself. He don't go to war by himself.
Yeah, man.
And I got friends who eat snakes. I'm talking about for breakfast. So, yeah, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. It's sad, man, and I know people out there probably are dealing with the same thing. Like
for sure.
We were talking about the pod earlier, and people have a way of not celebrating you. They tolerate you.
Yeah. Why do you think that is, man?
People are envious. They're jealous. They're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. They want you to fail. They don't think you'll last at doing it. They think what you're doing has no value. It's not important. It's amazing to me that as many people we know, that you and I know, no one has ever, people have come and said, "Hey, man, you need to put me on the pod." None of those people have ever said, "Hey, I listened to this episode. You guys are talking about good topics," or "Your podcast is shitty. I don't like it." You know, this.
Say
Oh, you
whatever.
don't.
We don't
Yeah,
get
say,
offended,
say
bro.
whatever. But they
We don't care.
never said anything like, "Hey, good job, man. Keep going. I caught an episode. I'm not really in the podcast,
Right.
but I caught an episode on your social media, one of your pages, and I heard what you were talking about, and I'm proud of that.
Yeah.
That's a good topic."
Or even a thing like, yo, I don't even listen to pods. I ain't listening to y'all.
Right.
But yo, man, y'all dope people, man.
Yeah.
I just want to support y'all, man. Yo,
That's it.
yo, man. Yo, y'all solid, man.
Yep.
Yo, man. I really look up to what y'all doing, man.
That's
just
it. No.
Or I don't like your pod. I think it's trash. I
Yep.
think, bro, it's like, man, like, but you know what though? I realized, bro, I ain't mean to
What's that?
cut you off.
Yeah,
but you know
yeah,
what
you
I
good.
realized, man? People don't go into detail like that about themselves because they don't got nothing going on, bro.
Nothing. Nope.
The same bullshit. Go to the bar,
Yeah.
go drink,
Yeah.
and go back home and wake up with a
Yeah.
headache.
Yeah.
Chasing women, chasing girls. And listen,
Yeah.
I ain't got no heaven or hell to put you in. I ain't nobody judge.
Yeah.
You do the damn thing.
Yeah.
Whatever you feel like you need to do, more power to you, dog.
Right.
I don't really care.
Yeah.
I ain't that much I ain't that invested in you. But it's like when people don't have a lot going on, or when people see you moving a certain type
Yeah.
of way,
Yeah.
people get funny, man.
Yeah. They get funny, man, and it's just
People get funny,
like I
man.
said, I've had more people tell me from a distance that are not super close to us, "Hey, man, I heard this episode. It's great." You know, I've had a couple friends say that are close, "Man, keep doing God's work." Just because it don't look like church and it's not what people think and people aren't giving you the accolades, what you're talking about, people need to hear.
Yeah.
Some podcasts we're having a good time. Some podcasts we dropping weight. I think
Yeah.
all our podcasts we
Yeah.
drop something that's important and that's
For
valuable,
For sure.
and we're doing it to share it, to get it out there,
Yup.
because there's so many podcasts out there that you can listen to. There's so much junk they can listen to, and we try not to give you junk. We
It's
try
full
to
of fluff, bro.
yeah, we
It's
try to give you a
entertainment.
good time. We try to give you real life of what's
Yeah.
going on, what we're doing, what's
Righteousness and ratchetness.
that's it, man. We can be in here clowning and doing whatever and just talking about a bunch of nothing and be done with it, but we're taking this seriously. And whatever you
Yeah.
do, you should do it well, with excellence. And
yeah.
you know, and I'm just,
you right. No, you
and
right.
it's just,
you right.
you know, and those people, I appreciate you not saying anything because it makes us go harder.
For sure.
And it lets us know who really rocks with
Oh,
us
we locked in,
and
bro.
who doesn't. You know, we never, like
And
you
let's
said,
say-
our,
and let- and
yeah.
I just wanna touch on this.
Yeah,
Let the record know
yeah,
this ain't the only thing we got in the cooker, dog.
right,
If you're banking on this to fail, like
Right.
you're God. First
Yeah.
of all, my heart go out to you.
right,
My heart go out to you, and Jesus said, "Bless those who curse you."
right,
So I pray that if you're praying for this downfall or whatever's downfall, whoever's downfall,
yeah,
I pray that you find your purpose and that you find why you're here, get a hold of it and run with it, and
Yeah.
God bless it. I sincerely do, because I know what that feeling is like. When you find purpose and meaning for your
Yeah.
life, ain't nothing like it.
No, there ain't nothing like it.
Ain't nothing like it. You find your authority, you find your place,
Yeah,
you find that ease, you find where you can let your hair down and be
yeah,
who you are, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And if you're in that position, if you're hustling and grinding and doing what you need to do, and you're not getting that support, you just keep going, man.
That's it.
Don't quit.
That's it.
Just keep going. God sees it. Keep doing the right thing. Do right.
Yup.
Right to follow you. Opportunities will come. And people that, let me say this too. If people are doing good things, and you went to talking about our people, we should help each other, or you should just help people in general. If people are doing things positive, find out a way to help them spread the positivity.
Or ask them.
Ask them, hey,
questions.
can I help you? How can I help your podcast get off the ground? How can I help your business get off the ground? How can I help support your book? How can I help support your business?
Or even
do you need
ask,
$10? I got a friend. I can
Yeah.
put you in contact with this guy. He can show you how to be better. We never want to help each other win because we're crabs in the bucket.
So much jealousy and
So much
crabs in the
jealousy.
bucket, bro.
Do you think if you don't help us, we're not going to shout you out on this podcast and give you? We shout people out right now that don't even do anything for the podcast because it's not about it's not about us showing off. Shout out to DJ because DJ listens every week.
Yeah.
He ain't even in our circle.
Yeah.
Shout out to Marie, who's not even in our circle.
Shout out to Marie for sure.
Who just listen,
for
who
sure.
want us to win,
Marie, DJ,
who feels
for sure.
that we think, who feels that we are talking about stuff that people need.
Man, that's a person, man. I really value Marie, man.
Yeah.
I can't explain it, man. She is a beacon of light, man.
Yeah,
She is,
yeah,
bro. That woman, man.
yeah,
She's just a blessing. It's a blessing to just know people, man, that just make the world go round and make the sun shine
right,
brighter, man.
yeah. No, it's true.
You know
man.
what I'm saying? And
That's
like,
true.
I really, man, bro. It's people like that, man. That's just dope. They need to be celebrated, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? And a lot of times those people go unspoken,
Yeah.
unheard of for
Yeah.
too long.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I
But
totally-
also too, it's like with that same sentiment that you said.
Mm-hmm.
If you see somebody got a greater light than yours and you going through depression or you feel like you ain't got your purpose or whatever, lay your pride down and ask them, what are you doing? How did you get to that point? Were you
Right.
born like this?
Right.
What were some defining moment changes that made you have a positive attitude or
Yeah.
made
Yeah.
you have ask people? There are people that have mentored me, that are in the process of mentoring me, that are older, that are younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
That have greater wisdom concerning finances, concerning a lot of areas, business mind and business acumen, that have a greater anointing, that my anointing, I don't have a grace in that area,
Right.
that I want to develop and learn. And I have to humble myself and say,
Right.
hey, teach me. I don't know that.
Right.
And we need to just be honest with ourselves. Well, if we know somebody that's doing mentoring sessions on financial literacy, and we need a couple sessions or whatever,
Yeah.
humble yourself, be honest, and say, hey, you know what? I'm horrible with money. Can you teach me?
Right.
Stop looking prideful like you got it all together. Because newsflash, we know you don't.
Right.
Nobody has it all together. Stop with the lies, man, and you'll get further in life.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. We
Yeah,
just
bro.
appreciate everybody. I know Marvin Stanswell in Arizona listens, man. Shout out to him. You know, I want to shout out to everybody that just like
Shout out.
far out
Yeah,
that just
man.
listens to us, man. And
Yeah.
I appreciate the
Yeah.
messages. I share them with Mario. I share the text, all that,
Yeah.
and we just appreciate it, man. But appreciate those around you that are
Yes,
doing
bro.
well, man.
Yes,
It's
bro.
just like we can always
Yes.
use help. We're not going to beg for it, though.
Yeah, bro.
We can always use
Yeah,
promotion.
bro.
We can always use ideas of how to get out there. And if you think that we're doing something that's valuable or people around you that are valuable, invest in them.
There you go.
Connect
There
them
you
with
go.
people to help them grow. If
There
you
you go.
believe in what people are
There you
doing,
go.
invest in them.
Yes, brother.
And
Yes,
you giving,
sister.
you get blessed for that.
Yes. Yes.
You sow a seed, you're going to get something back.
Yes, man.
You
yes.
sow into the 2 G's, you're going to get something back.
Yes. What I don't want to do, I'm going to be honest
Yeah,
with you. What I
yeah.
don't want to do, don't give me no ideas if you ain't never built no castle.
Yeah, there you go.
If you don't give me a bunch of ideas if you ain't, well, I think you should do this, do that.
Yeah.
What have you built?
Right.
What have you started?
Yeah.
What have you constructed? What have
Yeah.
you done? What have you like? I've done this a few times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. I'm not an expert at it. I'm not a master at it.
Right.
I've started a few businesses.
Right.
Right. So don't come telling me how to start $1 million business and you ain't never even got your LLC, man. Like don't do that.
Yeah.
If you want to be a blessing, if you want to help,
Yeah.
yo, here you go. Yo, bro, you know what,
Yeah.
man? I can't do man, you know what?
Yeah.
Yo, here, man, because I like what y'all doing. I like where y'all going.
Right.
I like y'all attitude. I like y'all disposition, man.
Right.
I appreciate, man, the vibe that y'all got. Yo, here you go, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? I'll send you some flowers, man. I'm going to send y'all some cookies, man.
That's
you know what I'm
it.
saying? Blah, 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 whatever. You know what I'm saying? And we need to also, with that being said, get a
Right.
P.O. box.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's a great.
You know what I'm
idea.
saying? So people could get could do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They want to send us T-shirts. They want to send us some. Oh, we just thought about the 2 G's or whatever. Yeah, we're gonna
That's a
get that
great
solidified by the next podcast.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
for
great
sure.
idea.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, but
and
yeah,
if
man.
and if you can't give anything to anyone, man, give a kind word. a motivational
Yes,
word.
sir.
I'm proud of you, man.
Yeah,
I'm catching your
man.
vibe. Like you said,
Yeah.
keep pushing. Don't give up. I don't have anything I can really give you. Man, a compliment goes a long way.
It does. It does.
When people are struggling, you reaching out, giving them love
does.
and it goes a long
It
way.
does, bro. It does.
Trust me, it does.
But a lot of y'all in a funk, man.
Mm.
Y'all in a funk. Y'all dying slow. You won't admit it. You
Mm.
may be drinking over top of it. You may
Yeah.
be partying over top of
Yeah.
it. You may be running people down over top of it. Yo, man, listen. You may not want to listen to me, but listen to this. Get some help, man.
Yeah.
Go get some help. Let somebody help you.
Yeah.
You don't want to die without a legacy, man. You don't want to die with you having dreams and aspirations but afraid to get off the bench.
Mm.
Sometimes you need to just be like, yo, sometimes the time comes where you just tell the coach of your mind, yo, get me off the bench. I got to get in the game.
Right.
I got to
Right.
get in the game. I've been on the bench too long. I've been talking about people, running down people, putting people in a position and gossiping people all it too long. And the reason why I've been doing that is because I'm miserable.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
off the bench and do the work, man.
Yeah.
Stop criticizing people. Stop pointing the finger at people. Stop being jealous and envious. There's no reason to be. Get off the bench
None.
and do something with your own life.
None. Sometimes it's better to be in the position of the armor bearer than
Bruh.
it is the one going into battle. Sometimes it's okay. Everybody ain't meant to be at the top. Sometimes you just got to carry the briefcase for the
Listen.
person that's in front of you, and you still get the blessing. That's humility.
Bruh.
Humility is everybody's not supposed to be on the top because everybody ain't built for the top.
And most people that's been called to those positions when they first started out, most people that's called to be leaders of men, great leaders in our society
Mm-hmm.
that imprint upon the fabric of,
Right.
and leave their legacy. Most men or women,
Right.
don't want that.
Yeah.
They don't choose it.
Right. Right.
It chooses them.
That makes sense. Yeah, man.
Because anybody in their right mind, who you got to be a special kind of a person with a particular type of personality
Mm-hmm.
to want to be a president, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I'd say that all
Or
the
in
time.
the spiritual, want to be an apostle, bro.
Yeah.
Who wants to? Apostles
Yeah.
die martyrs' deaths.
Yeah.
It's not a sexy title. It sounds like it. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it's not, I want to be this prophet, bro. You realize most prophets are like kings, man. They get their head chopped off,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Most people we deify things because we don't understand them.
Yeah. And I want to say this too, just about me personally. A lot of times I can't give, but all the time I give encouragement and motivation
Yeah, you do.
to people around me
Yeah, you
because
do.
I want them to win and succeed.
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
I
you do.
always do that. People
Yeah,
that are
man.
around me that know me know I try to speak life into them and give them hope.
Yep.
That's what I live and breathe.
Yeah, bro.
That's what I enjoy. And I've had to not do that with a few people or have not given that opportunity,
Mhm,
and that
mhm.
bothers me. But what I'm saying to people is that in me doing that, that makes me feel good and to feel alive. And I believe that's what God wants. My thing is to push and motivate at all costs and let things go and forgive and give
Yeah.
opportunities, because I don't like holding on to pain
Yeah,
and
bro.
judgment and all these other things, because life is too short. And I get joy out of seeing others win.
Me too, man.
And I enjoy.
Me too.
And
I
all
love
I
it,
was
bro.
telling somebody the other day, if I left this earth, man, all I want people to just say about Big Mike, man, if Big Mike loved you, you knew it. And he
Yup.
always
Yup.
had something
That's
for
legacy,
you to
bro.
say.
That's
man,
legacy.
that he always had a good word for you. He was always trying
Yeah,
to push
bruh.
you. He saw the best in
Yeah,
you.
bro.
Even when you treated him like shit, even when
Yup.
you stabbed him in the back,
Yup.
he still wanted you to win.
Yeah,
Even
bro.
the people that stabbed me in the back, tried to ruin me,
Yeah,
I still want you to win.
for sure.
I want you to let go of what you're holding on to
Yeah,
and win, because you're bigger than that.
yeah.
And people around you are bigger than that. I want everybody to win.
Yeah.
That's what motivates me. And I enjoy watching Mario grow and do these things, and I'm excited. I get the breadcrumbs of watching him grow and seeing how he moves, and it motivates me. And I'm like, I'm on my way to being a general.
You mean jet fuel?
Yeah.
Not breadcrumbs, jet fuel, bro.
Jet fuel. We on that
Yeah,
jet fuel,
yeah,
man.
man.
I want everybody
Yeah.
to get that jet fuel and go, man. And just, man, this
Yeah.
nitpicking, this jealousy, this superficial stuff. Mine is bigger than yours, and you don't have this, and
Stupid.
it's dumb, man.
It shows your insecurities,
It's
man.
dumb.
Yeah, it's
Let
dumb,
it go.
man. It's silly, man.
It's so much to do. So many people need each other. So many things are needed in this world, man, that you have in you that are being submerged because you got to let shit go.
Yup,
You got to get this stuff out of you, man.
yup, yup.
And you just got to move on, man. I want y'all to win, man. I want everybody that's coming to my life, everybody that listens, I want you to win.
Yeah, man.
This is why I started the podcast. It started out with me and you on the porch.
for sure.
And I was like, dude, people need to hear you. Because when we would conversate, I was hearing you, and I'm like, this stuff is so valuable of how we're saying it and what you're saying in our conversations.
Yeah,
And I felt
yeah.
people need to hear it in a way that wasn't in the four walls of an institution of church or religion.
Right.
So it was able
right.
to say, hey, we two guys that are living their life as fathers, as men do,
Sure.
hanging out, talking about real life things,
Flawed.
our flaws, everything, and sharing them, because we feel that other men are out there, and men and women need to know how we operate.
Yeah,
And this is how this all began.
that's right.
And I didn't expect to get a lot of accolades. I didn't expect it to even go this
Nah.
far. We're going into our second year of doing this. We started out with we got lights here, we got recorders, and we still getting other stuff. We're trying to
Yeah.
get T-shirts, P.O. box.
Yeah,
But I'm just like, it just takes time. And
it does.
I think people say, what is it, 5 years you start
Yup.
seeing something.
Ice
was saying,
Ice Cube
yeah.
said, if you doing anything, if you can't do it for 5 years and not get paid,
Yeah. That's
most people don't want to wait that long.
No, blood, sweat, and tears.
We look at the Wallows and
Yeah.
Gillies and those podcasts that blew up. Yo, that's
Mhm.
very rare, man.
Right.
3 years, and that's rare, man.
Yeah.
You got to hang in there, man.
Right.
You got to stick in. You got to stick to it, man.
Yep.
Like my old pastor used to say stick-to-itiveness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that stick and stay, that fortitude, man.
Mm.
You know, but we want this instant success, instant.
Instant.
Anybody with instant wealth ain't got real money. I'm going to say that again.
Bro.
Anybody with instant, Warren Buffett, you think Warren Buffett was instant? Oh, you think Warren Buffett, just because, well, I just heard about Warren Buffett 3 years ago. Look how old that man is.
Yeah.
That man been making power moves, bomb moves, nuclear moves since he was in his 20s.
Power moves.
But you want it
Yes,
overnight, and you get mad in 6 months
Yeah.
if you ain't where Warren Buffett is.
That's it, man. Hey, play your position, man.
Boy, yeah.
Play your position. Support somebody, man. You'd be amazed at blessings that come to you
It's
for
crazy,
playing a
bruh.
position.
Bruh,
You hear
that's the
stories of
realest.
somebody that make it, and all of a sudden, hey man, I bought you this car. What? Yeah, because you always had my back
Yup.
when I
Yup.
was coming up and I was trying to get here. There's
Yup.
a check in the mail for you. You get a check in the mail, it's 20,000, 40,000.
Yup.
The blessings come back, man. If you there for people that make it
For sure,
and you support
bro.
them, you will get blessed.
And be careful of how you treat the people that's working hard and grinding.
Yeah.
Just because you don't see them on TV and blowing
Yep,
up,
That's
I
it.
wouldn't shit on them because
Yep.
they might be in a position of power where they
Yeah.
could really do some integral damage to you.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be so cared to like treat people like crap and just,
Right.
it's a trend going on
Yeah.
where people just feel like this person been good to me, this person to help me. I'm gonna just cut this person off.
Yeah. And treat them like crap.
Treat them like crap.
How do you treat a person like crap, bro?
You gotta be that gotta be in you. You gotta be literally the term full of
Crap.
they backed up. They ain't had no bowel moving along.
I can't imagine having that hate.
Neither
much
can
hate
I,
for
bro.
somebody, bro.
Neither can I, bro. God won't let it. God won't allow it with me.
Bro,
He won't allow it.
I can't imagine. God won't allow it. That's exactly
He
what
won't
it
allow
is.
it with me. But see,
He won't allow
it's a
it.
permission thing.
Yeah.
It's got to do with our volition, bro.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
we want? He said, if you're willing and obedient,
Man.
we gotta be willing. We gotta want this. We gotta. Sometimes somebody could do something to you so malicious.
Right.
At that moment, you can't see how to forgive them. But God said, if you're willing, God help my heart.
Ooh,
Thomas
bro, you
said what?
speaking- You all in my head.
Thomas said what? Thomas said, I don't believe, but help thou my unbelief.
Help
He
my
cried out for
unbelief.
help. Hey, you know what, God? I want to shoot this person. I really want to shoot this person. But help me. I don't want to have this animosity in my heart.
Right.
Help me, please.
Help.
That's when help comes. But when you festering over it and you pondering over it
Yeah.
and you stewing over it,
Right.
that's pride. That's the highest form of pride. That's satanic pride. That's what got Satan butt kicked out of heaven.
Got him kicked out of heaven.
That type of pride got Satan butt kicked out of heaven. He didn't even know he was kicked out until he started flying down. That's how fast he got kicked out of. That type of pride will erase your legacy.
Wow. God would not let me hold on to that hate.
Nah, he won't. Nah.
Bro,
Nah.
as much
Because your space for you've worked on space for him. The space for him in your heart is too big to where it won't allow that in. There's no space for that.
Man, I'm telling you, bro, it is so crazy. We started this pod, we hitting on so many topics. I had somebody close to me try to ruin my life, my job, and my livelihood, and I was validated on hating this person, wanting to ruin them, wanting to just turn their world upside down, and probably could have. I was validated in that, but God wouldn't let me do it.
So let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
You think people that are like that, you think they're happy? You think they're living a joyful life full of glee?
No, bro. And the pain and the funny part is,
Do you think that they're really going outside and saying,
no, right?
look at the sun, the moon, and man, I'm just grateful for life and it. Of course not.
But look how this is how God works, bro. In my heart, I'm like, let it go because I want you free.
You know why?
Isn't that crazy?
You know why?
Why?
Because you're the one that can do that. God, look at the sun. Oh, I'll just go out here and cut the grass. Oh,
Yeah.
The sun is so beautiful. That's
Yeah.
you, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You know people get envious of that?
It's crazy, man. I just want people to win. It's funny, and as much as I feel validated, my wife feels validated in it, and we could have done whatever.
Yeah.
Jesus went through worse, bro.
He did, man.
And God was like, no, it would have killed me more to act maliciously. And me and you talk
Sure
about
enough.
that all the
Sure
time.
enough.
Let's go blow it up, bro. Let's go.
Yeah, bro.
I could have blew it up, bro, but I knew I had to live with me and who I am.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. But like you said,
Yeah, man.
are these people that do wrong? If you're doing wrong to somebody, stabbing them in the back, ruining their life, they didn't do something you liked, you had a spat, you had an argument, you had a disagreement, you guys just fell out, and you doing wrong to that person, are you really happy? Are you
Yeah.
living your best life? Everything
yeah.
falling in place for you?
Nah,
All
bro.
your dreams coming true?
Nah, bro.
Your family got no problems, your
No.
money right, your health right, your time right.
Yeah.
Are you really happy? Are you finding
Yeah.
that perfect guy, that perfect girl? That job you always wanted.
Bruh.
Are you at
They in
peace?
darkness. They not in peace.
Do you have peace in your life? Doing
bruh.
all those people wrong and not
Nah.
apologizing and
Yeah,
letting it
yeah.
go.
Holding on to stuff and tried to treat you bad, and some people treated them like dog food, and they ain't do them as bad as they tried to do you.
Oh, yeah, that's
when you know it's satanic, bro.
wow.
That's when you know it's satanic. It's something wicked going on there, man.
Yeah, yeah,
It's something real wicked going on there, man.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Yeah. And and people like that are miserable, man.
Yeah,
They don't
yeah.
enjoy life.
No.
They're not happy, but they don't. You know, and even in the concept of like, I'm a praying man,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
I know God hear me when I talk,
Yeah.
right? But God don't want to hear nothing I got to say, even if, let me take you through this process for a minute and a half. Even if somebody does something malicious to me or something to where it's striking to offend me, God don't even want to talk to me until he talked to me about, hey, where's your heart concerning this? So I know folks don't got no prayer life.
Yeah.
Folks don't got no prayer. And this is how I know the majority of Christians don't know God. They wouldn't know God if he walked in with cowboy boots and a Desert Eagle hat on. They wouldn't know him. They wouldn't know him from a man in the moon.
Right.
That's how I could tell they don't have any prayer life. Because when you really know God and learn him and get into his presence, he don't want to talk nothing about what you got going on. He want to deal with your character.
Wow.
He want to because he want to get you somewhere. That's the whole purpose of life.
That's it.
To get you somewhere. So when you want to this and that and this and that and God, what about this and
Yeah.
You remember how your child came to you and you kind of blew them off?
Right.
I didn't like the way you handled that. The other day, I wasn't even going to share this.
Yeah.
The other day, my daughter came to me and she said, Daddy, I was going out the door. God always tests me like this. I was going out the door and she said, Dad, look at my award. I got this. She got another award from Vans.
Right.
I said, oh, man, that's cool. This and that and other, blah, blah, blah. And I left out. I came back home, sat down to eat, and, man, I'm taking y'all through my own life, whether you believe it or not.
Yeah, right.
I'm sitting down to eat, and the Holy Spirit brings up that conversation. He said, she felt like you blew her off.
Bruh.
That ministered to me. The Lord dealt with me about it. And I called her downstairs. I said, hey.
Yeah.
I said, hey, did you feel like I blew you off? She said, yeah, look, it sounds like you're busy. I said, I'm never too busy for you. I said, I am so proud of you.
Right.
So proud of your accomplishments.
Right.
So proud of everything that you're doing.
Yeah.
I said, I want you to know that you matter. She said, Dad, thank you for acknowledging that.
Yeah.
Thank you for apologizing. I said, real men apologize.
Bruh. Let's go and get that round of applause. Real men apologize.
I said a man can't lead until he learn how to apologize. He can't, when he acknowledge that he's wrong, he could come back and make it right.
Shout out to Baby Girl Reagan.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And that's how God teach me.
Yeah.
That's how God deal with me.
No, that's real deal, bro.
That's how God deal with me. I don't know about nobody else.
Yeah.
But God don't let me slide with stuff, bro.
No.
He don't. And so to your point, it's like that's how I'm able to shake off stuff like what we talked about earlier.
Right.
I can like Samson in his full strength shake that.
Yeah.
Because God can trust me with more character because he deal with me on the character where I'm off.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
No, you're right, bro.
So, yeah,
right.
man. Yeah.
No, man. Shout out to Baby Girl Reagan, man. I love it, man.
Yeah,
Thanks for sharing that transparency in your life. It's real out here.
Thing, bro.
I want y'all. Oh, man. Forgiveness is huge, man.
It is, bro.
And people like Mario, people like me, and I'm not bragging. When you find people with hearts like ours, we're not perfect. I want people to understand we're not perfect. I want that person to understand I'm not perfect. You're not perfect, but we have to free ourselves from shit, man, because life is too short. It's too much weight. It's too much burden, man.
Yeah.
People let go of stuff, people.
Yeah,
Let go of stuff, man. It don't matter.
Yes.
Because the enemy want to choke you and devour you.
Forces
man.
of evil want to destroy your life.
Destroy your life and your
man.
generations and your lineage.
Yeah, man. There's dark forces out here that don't want you to win, man.
You got to let it go.
Yeah.
That's why we preach what we preach. Man, ain't nobody perfect. Ain't nobody walk this earth
to be, man.
that is perfect except for one.
That's it. The spotless lamb, bro.
He fulfilled the letter of the law, so I could only carry a third of a letter, because ain't no way I could carry even a letter of the law.
That's
one
right.
R, one S. So it's
Yeah.
he did it so we can be free, man, and have access and live abundantly, man.
Yeah.
Abundant
man.
lives.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Bruh. You doing a great job, Mar.
I appreciate you,
You are
bro.
doing a great job. I'm so proud of you writing the
Appreciate
book,
you, bro.
man. So proud of the man you are. So proud of you hustling, man. I'm so
I
proud of
appreciate
you
you.
just like
Thank you, bro.
working even harder
And see,
into your next
I
journey,
value that
man.
and appreciate that, because you got to understand something, man. The people who adored me and celebrated me in my life are gone.
Yeah. I
My
get
mom,
that.
my dad, and my grandmother, and my sister.
Yeah.
My immediate, they're gone, man.
Yeah.
So to have remnant friends like you,
Right.
and we're both in a journey to find our tribe, bro.
Right. Yeah.
Most of the people that are around us, man,
yeah.
they don't really care if we win or lose, man.
Right.
They don't really care.
Right.
But people, when we find our tribe,
Yeah.
they'll cry when we cry.
Yeah.
They'll
Yeah.
laugh when we laugh.
Yeah.
They'll
man.
celebrate when we celebrate.
Yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
our tribe, man.
That's it, man.
Yeah, bro.
That's it.
And we grateful for everybody else, but it is what it is.
Yep. Support your people.
Yeah,
Find
man.
your tribe.
Yeah.
Build your legacy.
Yeah, man.
Find your destiny. Say
Yeah.
those apologies. Give that forgiveness.
Yeah,
Share that love.
yeah.
All of that.
And with all
LOVE.
of that, I just want to say this, man. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna stop supporting black businesses. I'm the
Right.
biggest advocate and supporter of black businesses.
Yeah.
I support black with my money.
Yeah.
I spend money on black businesses. So to question me with that is fool's play.
Right.
So I spend my money in black businesses. So I because I believe in I believe in the genius, and I believe in that there's something that black people have to offer to generations.
Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
it's just disappointing that we don't support each other.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna let that change my character.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So when people ask me, why do I support Kanye West? Why do I support Jerry Lorenzo? Why do I support black culture?
Yeah.
Why do I buy these shirts? You may see me with a shirt on or whatever. 9 times out of 10, it's from somebody black.
Right.
And that's just because I believe in the gifting and the genius of our people.
Yes.
It's
Absolutely.
as simple as that.
Absolutely.
Do I buy from white? Yes, I buy polo and everything else.
Matter of
Yes.
fact, I got on a polo right now.
Yeah, but it's like I support my people too.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and you know, but we just got to do better, man.
Yeah.
If we love each other,
Yeah.
we may not be there yet to love each other. We may still be out of hate and whatever, but we got to get there, man. We got to work on this.
Yeah. We got to support each other, man.
We
got to
do, man.
support each other. Like you said, actually, I'm waiting on a shirt to come out. I've been following this new guy, man. Me and you told me about him, but I knew about him too. That this King 6'8", man.
Oh yeah,
Shout out to
that's my
King
dude.
6'8". He talking
That's my
about dropping his
dog.
shirt. I can't wait.
That's my dog.
King 6'8", we giving you a shout out, man.
Yeah,
Check
shout out to
our
King
podcast,
6'8",
man.
for sure, bro.
Yeah, if you got a
We
business,
got to tag
too,
him when on.
Yeah,
on
we'll
this,
tag
man.
him. King 6'8". We
King,
appreciate you.
That's my dog.
We
bro.
appreciate you, man.
That's my dog. Yeah, he a Titan, man.
You on that square.
He
You
a
a
Titan.
true G, man. We
Him
giving you
and
an
Mr.
honor.
Organic, man.
Yeah, we giving you
man.
honorary G mode,
Yup.
man.
For
Honorary
sure,
G.
man.
Yeah, we appreciate you,
Yeah.
man. We like what you do, King 6'8". Shout
We'll have
out,
him
man.
on the pod soon.
Yeah, man.
We'll have him on the pod, and Mr. Organic, man.
Yeah,
I like Mr. Organic too.
Mr. Organic.
Funny. He funny,
Oh,
man.
my
That's
gosh.
my dude, man.
Yeah, man.
He be dropping the gems, man.
All right.
For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Come on, King 68, man. Send us a
Yeah,
shirt. I'm getting
for
it.
sure.
Actually, don't send it to us. Like we said, we're going to
Yeah, we
support
gonna buy
each
it for
other.
sure.
So as
We
soon
gonna
as
buy
you
it.
drop that shirt, now I
Yup.
see you come across YouTube with it, I'm getting a King 68
Yeah,
shirt, man.
no doubt.
And if you're a business, man, reach out to us, man. We'll shout you out on this thing.
Yeah,
We don't
man.
care, man. We got to support each other, man.
If you want to be advertised on here,
yeah. If you want to
let us
advertise,
know, man.
you want to say something, say
we can
something,
talk
we'll
about
do
it.
it. We'll
Yeah,
do
we
it.
can talk about it. If
We'll
y'all
do it,
local
man.
businesses, I know
Yeah.
there's barbershops, there's
Yeah.
hair salons, there's
Yeah.
people who selling products,
Yeah.
food trucks, whatever.
Yeah.
Let us know. We can talk about it. Let's sit down and
Let's
talk.
network. You hang
Yeah,
out. Yeah,
man.
we like to smoke hookah, get a drink, man. If you
Yeah,
want us to
if
throw
y'all
your
want
name,
the spots, one right.
hey,
Yeah, bro.
we down with it. We
down
the
for
two
sure.
G's, man. We trying to network, man, and help each other out.
Yes, man.
Yeah. With that being said, I'm kind of thirsty, bruh.
Yeah, man. It's time for
It's,
one of them.
it's time for a drink or
It's time for
something.
one of them for sure.
We gotta do something, man.
For sure. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
is.
That's Nino Lavish. I'm Big Mike. We the two G's, and we out of here.
We out.
Out.
Peace.
Peace.